Good morning. How are you today? Last night and every night for the last week, my brain has been a bit of a minefield. And this is happening. I know why it's happening. I am very uncomfortable with the situation that I am in right now. I'm dealing a lot with things in my life, expanding in financial responsibilities, a shift in income. I'm dealing with co-parenting, which always has its challenges and new humps and bumps to deal with. And it's gotten into my head. And you can't stop things from getting into your head because that's the way our head works. Our head is the receiver in this reality. Our head is the receiver in this physical world. So, slurping. So we're dealing with this head that hears information, and it deals with information in the only way that it has learned how to deal with information, and it tries to avoid danger at all costs. So my finances are flipping a lot right now. A lot of my sources of income are shifting, and I'm in a space of limbo between two worlds of income. And my brain doesn't like that because my whole working life, I've sort of gotten by on the bare minimum, never really expanding past a certain point, and generally working for paychecks. I was a dance teacher, I was a bartender, I was a sales associate at a clothing store, and then I was a stay-at-home mom for 5 years. And so you come to expect this sort of income that you're going to have. Sorry about the sun being right in my face. I fear it's only going to get worse. And now I have a stray eyelash somewhere. I don't know if I got it. Now my eyes are all sensitive. Oh, no, we're not back. We're so... Sorry, my face is swollen. I literally just woke up. So your brain... Oh, there's a spider. Shut up. Let me see if I can show you. You see it? Oh, he's going. I don't know where he's going because I'm moving, so he's scared. It's okay. So the brain makes choices based on what it knows, and it doesn't want to experience the same pain it has in the past. Now, I've been on relatively low fixed income for a lot of my life, aside from moments where I ran businesses and my income would have big bursts. I used to run a skincare company, I run a photography company, and I am currently building my coaching business. There's a spider. Oh, he's gone again. You're on top of a Matthew Perry memoir right now. Oh, I wish I could get a video. Let me see. Where are you going? Anyways, spiders are friends. I love spiders. So, excuse my laundry. It's not dirty laundry. I just need to put it away. So, I've been on a relatively fixed income most of my life. And up until the age of 19, I actually never had a job. I never had income. And I was sort of always just getting by, being supported by the people around me, which is fine. So now that I'm moving 100% into a space of entrepreneurship, my brain is concerned about that because it's uncertain. There's a chance that nobody wants coaching right now. There's a chance that I won't get more photography clients. There's a chance that a bill is going to come and it's going to be bigger than I expected, right? My brain prepares for the worst. What if a mystery bill comes out of nowhere, which has happened to me in the past? My brain has to remind me about that. Now, this has had my brain in a tough place. And I don't know if you guys know, but your brain uses up a lot of energy. As it is, it needs a lot of glucose. It requires a lot of hydration. It requires obviously fat and protein as well, but it burns a lot of energy. And if you're stressed, your brain is working overtime. Your brain is shooting off neurotransmitters everywhere. Maybe now you're so stressed you worked up a tummy ache. Your brain had to do that. You had to be so in your brain for so long that your brain was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Systems are backed up. We need to start shutting some shit down. Let's bug her tummy so that she chills the fuck out. That's how tired your brain gets when you're stressed. So I'm stressing myself out. I let the thoughts keep going instead of witnessing them. Now this is the difference. When you're in a big transition, your brain has no idea what's coming. It doesn't like that. So then your brain gets loud. It gets really, really loud. It's hard to ignore the thoughts. It's hard to hear them and be like, oh, whatever. Okay, brain, pop off. You're crazy. It's tough to be like that because it feels so heavy. It feels so daunting. It's like when you're watching one of those really good, scary movies and it's genuinely jarring and you feel like you're right there in it. So, a lot of moving expenses, a lot of things my brain doesn't like. My brain already I've had to work through many things with my brain and money. But, anyways, here's what I've realized. After letting my thoughts win for a minute, which it's okay if they do, if you choose a life of entrepreneurship, if you choose a life of going your own way, of doing it the hard way and pushing yourself and challenging yourself and truly growing, you can expect to feel this discomfort for the rest of your life. And so it's good to get cozy with it and understand what it means and what to do with it. What it means, we've covered. Your brain is trying to protect you because that's what it's built to do. It's literally engineered as a protection. So that's good. At least your brain's working. Congratulations. But what do? I'm going to be so for real with you. I went for walks. I went for runs. I meditated. I sat in silence. I journaled. I ate a lot of food, healthy, not unhealthy amounts of food. Took care of my body, nourished my soul, did my laundry. I did all of the things that any wellness coach would say should help with your mental health. And yet it still wasn't working. The brain, the thoughts, they were still winning, even though I had done so much to gain clarity out here in the physical world. Oh, birdies. I had done so much to find peace out here by forcing my environment to reflect what I wanted to reflect back to me. And nothing changed internally. The pain didn't go away. So this is my real tip. And it worked. And I'm going to explain to you why it worked. As I was coming up from doing my laundry, the tightness in my chest is coming back. The sinking feeling in my gut is coming back. I start to get the frog in my throat. My head starts to get spinny and I'm spiraling. All the pain rushes back in. And I don't know what comes over me. But I started saying in my head, because I was saying to myself, man, this hurts, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm making my coffee, finish my laundry, I'm making my coffee. I'm sitting there, I'm putting my coffee together, and I'm like, God, this hurts. And then I think to myself, I want to feel abundant. I want to feel happy. I want to feel good. I want to feel free. I don't like this limited feeling. I don't like this. It feels gross. It hurts. It makes me want to cry. And so I just, turn to God, which, just so everybody is abundantly clear, I picture God as a Black woman, and she knows so much. And so I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to this wise old Black woman, and I say, I want to be happy. I want to feel abundant. I want to feel happy. I want to feel happiness. I don't like what I'm feeling. She didn't say anything back, but I thought, that's all right. Anyway, so I make my coffee. I go on upstairs, and I don't know what comes over me, but it just occurred to me to say over and over and over again in my head, happiness, 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 happiness. The sad went away. So I think, let's go with abundance, 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 abundance. The stress goes away. And not only in that moment does the pain and the stress go away, but I receive a really beautiful message from a family member. I love her. She's a very extended family member. She's been separated from my uncle, who is my blood relative, but she stayed connected. So once every couple of months, she sends me an inspirational quote or a nice video, something really impactful. And she's messaging me right now. She's so sweet. She sends me this Alan Watts quote saying that we're all so concerned about finding the meaning of life when the meaning of life is just to be alive. And the negative emotions are there just as much as the other emotions, just to prove that you are in fact alive, that we're just here. We're just here. So this happiness, 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 abundance, 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 abundance. It came upon me so quickly, like that. And what does that mean? What does it mean that I was able to just change, just shift my feeling in a moment just by saying just one word? Emotional states are fluctuating. They are not me. In order to see something new, I have to be open to the possibility that something new could occur. I had to shift my trajectory and I had to interrupt the experience. Emotions are temporary. I had to believe that something else other than the emotion that I was experiencing could happen. And then I had to shift that trajectory of the emotion that I was in. I had to interrupt. I was on a sadness trajectory, a stressed out trajectory. I'm going in the direction towards sadness and stress. And if you don't know, hi sunshine. If you don't know, when you're experiencing sadness, the direction it goes is more sadness, stress, anger, resentment. It goes towards all of that. It kind of creates like a starburst out into all of that. If you stay in sadness and you perpetuate your own sadness, it's okay to be sad. I don't want this to sound like you have to be happy all the time or else your life's going to be shit, because that's not it. It's really about a balance. But if you can shift that trajectory to something lighter, something more conducive to creative thoughts and energy, you shift it over to happiness. Or if happiness feels so far out of reach, you could say contentment, right? Just being content. I am content with what's happening right now. Made peace with what's happening right now. If you could even shift there, this teeny weeny trajectory change. All you said was one word. It's the tiniest thing you did. It goes like that. And you're going in a completely new direction just by shifting one little thing. You're going this way, you interrupt the trajectory. You're going this way. You're off in a new direction. Our brains are really intelligent and we love that, but they're also very convincible. And if you're on anxiety's team, if you're on sadness team, if you're on depression's team, and you keep on helping them score in the net that is your brain, you're just going to rack up more depression, sadness, and anxiety. So why not be on happiness's team, peace's team, abundance's team? And I'm not saying affirmations. I'm saying it's available to you. Happiness is available to you in the same amount that sadness is available to you. And when you accept that fact, that it's available to you, you allow yourself to experience it. I didn't want to keep feeling sadness. I kept feeling sadness because it was proving something. It was proving that I was sad. But I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. And so we think if something changes out here, sadness will go away, but it's not the case. The shift has to happen in here. You've got to let yourself get out of here and drop down into here. Because from here, anything is possible. You say, I see that. I see you're floundering because you don't know what the fuck is happening. Because your whole world is shifting, because your whole world is transitioning. I get it. You're all freaked out. But we're down here. You're just watching that brain. And to get out of the thoughts are not mine, you interrupt it by making your own thought for a second and say, whoop, happiness, 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 happiness. Love, 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 abundance, 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 understanding, 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 openness, 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 kindness, 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 because your spirit wants that. Because your spirit expresses that, because that's the truth. Anything based in fear is not the truth. It's not who you really are, right? So you get to open up your heart just by shifting that trajectory, the littlest bit. If you're in a big transition in life right now, I get it. I've been there. I've been in a lot of them. The one I'm in right now is the biggest that I've ever been in, because I have a lot weighing on this transition. It's not just me, but my brain thinks, well, now we have 3 kids. So now you really have to figure it out. Now you have a reputation. People are expecting something from you. And see there? I was on my brain's team for a minute there, vouching for the negativity. And it came up really quick because it's so alive right now. But I can choose other things to be alive as well. So I'm not telling you to use affirmations. That's just what occurred to me to interrupt the feeling. You may decide to do a headstand or, I don't know, cry. Sometimes having a really good, aggressive, loud cry helps. There's no judgment on what you do to shift the trajectory of your feeling. It's just a matter of shifting it. And sometimes these little affirmation things work, but I wouldn't say that these were even affirmations. I think it was something silly that interrupted it. And I'm like, oh, happiness is right there too. It wasn't the same as an affirmation, you know? Anyways, I hope this was helpful. It was very long, but it's got to help somebody. There's got to be somebody out there. If you want to work one-on-one with me and find a way to access that place inside of you that knows what to do when things get too much, just message me. I do offer one-on-one coaching on a 3-month basis, and the shifts that have been occurring in my clients is insane. And so I want to see that sort of shift occurring for more people, because more people deserve to have abundant and happy lives despite the reality of what we're dealing with here. So shoot me a message. There's a link down below for my website if you would prefer to book there or find out more about me. And subscribe, like, and comment. I hope this was helpful. You're doing great. You're right on track. Peace and love.